Okay, so one of the most important tools that I use when I'm sculpting like characters or whatever I'm sculpting. I mean, it's like it's the main thing that I'm using when I'm trying to deform or to get a specific shape is that, as you can see, you don't have many options to sculpt in Quill. You know, you have a paint with different type of brushes, and that's all. So, you know, if I turn wireframe, I can just see, you know, that I don't have much actually in order to get different shapes apart from what I have here. You know, apart from these different types of shapes, right? So one could, you know, and also, you know, you can kind of you know, change how, you know, these kind of a presets of how the strokes are gonna kind of start and end, but you don't have much. So one of the cool things that you can do is to, if I'm, you know, I'm making a shape, whatever, and let's see, you know, you have, of course, you have two important tools to deform this. You have thickness, but basically you can basically, you know, make things to get thicker, or you can, you know, kind of squeeze in here, and you can kind of get these types of, you know, deformations, which are cool, and it will help you a lot depending on what you want to do. But also you have the grab, and the grab of course you can just, you know, as the word says, you can grab and, you know, deform things, and you can change like the fall off of the strength of that tool. So, you know, at this moment I'm basically grabbing the trigger left and moving up and down with the joystick controller, and you can, you know, you can change how aggressive that string is, right? So if I go super aggressive, it will kind of cut, you know, it will kind of generate these more abrupt modifications. But what I want to show is not exactly this, is that you can also use this to deform, and this, as you can see here, it is changing the tension on the vertices of this geometry, and you can create different, you know, more complex, more defined shapes. And basically what I'm doing here is that I am using the grab tool, and I am pressing the grab tool, but instead of just moving around the grab tool, I'm trying to keep it as steady as I can, and I'm moving up and down the joystick, you know, up and down. So you can see that it's like it's kind of generic tension, you know, to one direction. So this is a way for you to be able to control much better the shapes that you want to make. So let's say I'm making, you know, like in these characters here, I'm making these arms. So this is basically the same thing that I just showed. I make a cylinder, and I go to the edge, and I basically do this, right? So, you know, I have an arm here, of course, and then you can, you know, you can say, okay, I want to make like, you know, some details here. I will kind of, again, using the grab tool, kind of you know, wrap that arm. But this is kind of a part of a different technique. But what I want to show you, you know, the most is that you can really create some interesting shapes. And honestly, you know, I don't have many limitations when I'm starting, when I'm trying to create new things in Quill. Of course, I got like some sort of idea that the specific style that might work best in Quill, so I kind of take advantage of that. But you can hack your way to, you know, model or sculpt or bring your visions to Quill as you want.